Hello students, welcome to my chemistry class. In the first video of this chapter, you learned that what is a galvanic cell, and from that video, now you know that anode means oxidation takes place at anode and a reduction takes place at cathode. In the galvanic cell, both electrodes are made up of metal electrodes. Both electrodes are made up of metal. So these oxidation and reduction can be represented as, so at anode, so electrode directly take part in the reaction. Means metal electrode, suppose M represents the metal of anode, so metal get ionizes into metal cation by loss of N electron. This is the general equation. So N electron is lost and this loss of electron is called oxidation. So this equation represents oxidation half reaction. This is oxidation half reaction which takes place at anode. At the same time, at cathode, from the solution, metal cation after getting electron get discharged and deposited at cathode. So that reactions at cathode is represented as, from the solution, these electrons, these cations accept n number of electrons and neutralizes and get deposited at the metal on the cathode. So this equation represents reduction half reaction. Reduction half reaction which takes place at cathode. Don't be confused that this Mn plus and this Mn plus is the same. For example, in Daniell cell at anode, you know that zinc changes into zinc ion by the loss of 2 electron. Okay. But at cathode, this is cupric ion changes into copper metal by the gain of 2 electron. So you can see here that Mn plus here is zinc ion, while Mn plus here is cupric ion. So remember, at cathode and at anode, ions will be different because these are the two different types of electrode used in their different salt solutions. So don't be confused. This represent only half reaction at anode, and this is representation of the half reaction at cathode, reduction half reaction and oxidation half reaction. Okay. So this is the half reaction. If we add this, if both reactions are added, then we get a net cell reaction. So addition of this, we get net cell reaction when we combine both half reaction, oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction. So we can write that Zn, because see, 2 electrons are here and 2 electrons here, so this will cancel out. Okay. So remember one more thing, if the number of electrons are not same, so firstly we have to multiply half reaction with a suitable number to equalize the number of electron. If you remember oxidation reduction in class 11th, for the balancing of equation you have done the same. by oxidation ion electron method, valence equation, we have done the same. Before adding two half reaction, we have to equalize number of electron. But in Daniell cell, number of electrons are same, so directly we can write zinc and left hand side here copper. So first we will write left hand side reactants Zl plus Cu2 plus changes into Zl2 plus C. So this is called net cell reaction of Daniell cell. Okay, so it is very easy to write net cell reaction. What we have to do, firstly you write oxidation half reaction, then you write reduction half reaction. Check the number of electron in both. If number of electrons are same, then add it. If different, then use suitable number to equalize where difference is. So very simple. Please note down. So writing net cell reaction is very easy. We will practice some more problems, but before I want to tell you that how can we represent a galvanic cell. Means representation of a galvanic cell. To represent a galvanic cell, certain points you should keep in mind. Means what are the points to remember? First thing, always write oxidation half reaction towards left hand side, left hand side means anode reaction, means reaction at anode, means oxidation half reaction. Okay. Second, and reduction half reaction towards right hand side, RHS. Means cathode reaction we have to represent towards right hand side, and oxidation half reaction we will write left hand side. Second point, use a vertical line to show the phase difference between electrode and its ion. Means use single vertical line to represent phase boundary between electrode and ions in the solution. Single vertical line. And third is use two vertical lines, to represent salt bridge. Salt bridge. And the fourth and last is write concentration of ions in the bracket. Suppose here, if the concentration of these ions are C1 so that will be represented into bracket. And if here's concentration of ion is C2, then always this concentration will be represented into small bracket. Okay, so these are the points you will always keep in mind, and this is not very burden on you. After one or two practice, this will be already clear for you. So if those who want to write, pause the video and write it. Three type of questions may be asked for 1 mark. What are these three types? First, write the half cell reaction. Second, write the net cell reaction. And third, cell reaction will be given. You have to represent the galvanic cell. And maybe the fourth will be galvanic cell will be represented, and you have to write the net cell reaction. So these type of question may be asked. So suppose this is the half cell reaction already given, and from this half cell reaction we have to represent our galvanic cell. Then how can we represent a galvanic cell from this half reaction at anode and cathode? Very simple. So remember the point. First, write oxidation half reaction to the left hand side. Means this one we will write. But represent second point is that we have to put a vertical line between the phase difference. Phase boundary is metal, means this is the electrode into the solution. Okay, so this is the phase boundary where this metal touches the solution. So this can be represented as metal M, and this is the vertical line, and M changes into Mn plus, and its concentration already given, that will write into a small bracket. So this is the oxidation half reaction. Left hand side, and write reduction half reaction right hand side with the phase boundary. So here what happens, at cathode also same thing is there, that cathode is in touch with the ions into the solution, but what is the reaction takes place? Mn plus. So first we will represent reactant and then product. Here see, reactant is metal and product is iron. There at cathode, reactant is iron and product is metal. So we will write it like this. At cathode always ions changed into metal. So we have represented these ions and metals, means electrode are separated with phase boundary with vertical line, and the concentration of these ions at cathode we can represent as C2. This is C1 and this is C2, and both half cells are connected with salt bridge. So salt bridge can be represented with vertical line. So very simple to represent a galvanic cell. If you want to represent the Daniell cell, please practice. Pause the video and represent Daniell cell without the help of book. Okay. In Daniell cell, you know that zinc changes into zinc ion and copper changes into copper. So please represent, and then you match. I will represent here. So pause the video and do it. So probably, I hope that most of you have done. In the Daniell cell, zinc into zinc ion, if concentration may be C1, separated with salt base, and at cathode cupric ion change into copper, and the concentration of cupric ion will be C2. Zinc is solid, we can write S also. Copper is solid, we can write S here also, and this is also metal solid, and this is the solid. So very simple to write. If you are not writing this also, that is not a matter. Okay. So very simple representation of the galvanic cell when half cell reactions are given. Those who want to note down, please note down. Then we will practice very simple problems. So this is the simple question I have taken from the example of your book. Set up the galvanic cells corresponding to the following redox reaction. Means you have to represent the galvanic cell from this redox reaction. Remember, galvanic cell, in galvanic cell redox reaction takes place. Okay. So this redox reaction is given. So before representing the cell, two things you have to recognize. In this redox reaction, which reaction is oxidation and which is reduction, that you have to recognize, and it is very simple to recognize. Always remember, at anode, metal changes into metal ion. So see, metal will be reactant and metal ion will be product, and at cathode, metal ion changes into metal, means reactant will be ion and product will be metal, neutral metal. If you watch this reaction, you see copper is the metal and copper ion is the copper is the reactant and copper ion is the product. This represent oxidation. So if we answer this question, so first we'll write oxidation half reaction. So you write Cu changing into Cu2 plus after accepting 2 electron. Okay, Cu is the solid here and Cu2 plus given aqueous. A and B. So what is the reduction? Ag plus changes into Ag. Okay. This is aqueous to solid by the acceptance of 1 electron here. So we got what is happening at, this is the reduction half reaction. So from the points of representation of galvanic cell, first we will write oxidation. So Cu vertical line Cu2 plus, Cu oblique Cu2 plus. This is solid and this is aqueous. Concentration is not given here, so no need to mention C1 and C2 because in the equation nothing is given. Then this half cell will be differentiated with the salt bridge represented by 2 vertical lines, and then you write Ag to Ag. You see, Ag plus to Ag. So we will write Ag plus and Ag. It is solid and this is aqueous. Very simple. This is the cell, galvanic cell. One more thing important. See, this is the valence redox reaction. Here it is written twice Ag plus to twice Ag. No need to write, when you are representing cell, there is no use of these numbers. You have to show that what is actually happening. Copper changing into cupric ion and silver ion changing into silver, that is. So stoichiometry of these ions are not needed. But if concentration is given, that concentration you have to write. So in the points I have given you, what points you will keep in mind to write the galvanic cell. In that points, stoichiometry of the reactant and products are not mentioned. So no need to write twice Ag in this one when you are representing the cell. But when you are representing the half cell reaction or a net cell reaction before, so in half cell reaction it is very important that the each half cell reaction should be balanced, and when you are writing net cell reaction, then number of electrons should be balanced. Keep these things in mind. So students, can you try this second one? So please pause the video and try this second equation. So the same idea, cobalt changing to cobalt 2 plus, so you write Cu oblique Cu2 plus. It is solid given, to write solid, and here aqueous is given, to write aqueous. Then salt bridge, then palladium 2 plus changes into palladium, so you write Pd2 plus into Pd. This is given aqueous and this is given solid. So very simple, this cell reaction can be represented into galvanic cell like this. So these are the answers of these two questions. You can practice some more from the exercise. Okay friends, so this is the another type of question in which you have to write cell reaction and net cell reaction. The question is, write the half cell reactions and the net cell reaction corresponding to each of the following galvanic cell. So the first one is given, nickel metal changing into nickel ion, whose concentration is mentioned 1 molar, and silver ion at cathode changing into silver, and the concentration of silver ion is also 1 molar. And this is chromium electrode changing into chromium ion into the aqueous solution, and this is the lead ion from aqueous solution changes into lead. So these are the two cell represented. Firstly you have to write half cell reaction, then net cell reaction. So let's do first. So you know that oxidation from the cell reaction, it is very clear that left hand side oxidation and right hand side reduction is given. Means oxidation half reaction, nickel changes into nickel 2 plus, already given here. Now what you have to do, you have to balance the charge. 2 plus will be neutralized by 2 electron, this is the equation 1. Now write reduction half reaction, very simple to do this, reduction half reaction. So reduction Ag plus changes into Ag, Ag plus changes into Ag. To balance this one positive charge, we need 1 electron. So these two reactions represent half reaction. But net cell reaction, before net cell reaction we have to add this both half cell reaction with equal number of electrons. But you see the electrons are not equal. In the first equation 2 electrons are involved, but in the second equation 1 electron is involved. Suppose this is the second equation. So what we have to do, we have to multiply second equation by whole equation by 2, and then will be added with first, then we get net cell reaction. Net cell reaction. Equation 1 plus 2 into equation second. Simply we write like this. Then write equation 1, nickel means this will be multiplied by 2. Then add nickel left hand side, and here plus twice Ag plus. This side will be 2 electron, that will be 2 electron, it will be cancelled out. No need to write electron here. So Ni plus 2 Ag plus gives Ni changes into Ni2 plus, and this 2 will multiply Ag plus electron also and this also. That is why whole is multiplied with the number. Always, not only electron. When you are going to multiply whole of that equation. So this will be twice Ag, and this is the balanced cell equation. Okay, so very simple. So this is your homework. Means you have to solve according to this question, this one, and please post your solution when you watch this video. On the same day you have to post the solution of this second question. So please do it. Okay, I expect from some students at least that they should respond, but I am very disappointed that the few students from whom I have expectation, they are also not responding. I don't know what is the matter. Please respond and show the solution. Very simple, plus say no cheating. Okay, don't search in the book. Question already given here. Note down from here and do your work. Thank you.